Students and faculty reacting this afternoon after the University of Michigan announced major changes to its DEI programs. Here's what we know at this hour. The university says it's closing 2 offices and programs related to DEI. It comes after the Trump administration threatened funding cuts over DEI programs at colleges and universities across the country. U of M says it will shift its focus to increased investments in other programs instead. But as our Elle Myers reports from Ann Arbor, not everyone is on board with this decision.
The U of M abruptly closed the doors on their DEI and health equity offices on Thursday. It's the latest local response to ongoing pressure from the Trump administration. University leaders sent a letter on Thursday notifying the student body they were closing the offices effective immediately, writing, quote, "In the months ahead, the university will shift resources to increase investments in student-facing programs," end quote. Tyler Hart, a freshman on campus, tells me he was very disappointed to hear of the closure.
Hearing about it yesterday was definitely rough.
He calls the move disheartening. Now, in recent weeks, the Trump administration has threatened universities across the country, saying they'll cut federal funding to the institutions if they continue DEI programs. Hart tells me he feels strongly that DEI makes universities stronger.
It is important to have a diverse student body, knowing other kinds of people, getting different kinds of ideas and experiencing new things.
State Representative Joe Aragona celebrated the closure and had this advice for students who were upset by the decision.
If you are dependent on a DEI program, work harder.
He went on to say he feels that life is about how hard you work.
This is the land of opportunity for everyone, but it's going to be an equal opportunity.
Hart tells me he hopes that the spirit of DEI continues, even if the offices close their doors.
Most likely DEI is not going to be completely erased, but rather rebranded in some kind of way.
Now, a professor I talked to on Friday who didn't want to be identified tells me he feels leadership here at the university didn't have the strength to stand up to the pressure, calling the move to close these offices unforgivable. For now, reporting in Ann Arbor, I'm Elle Myers, CBS News, Detroit.
Elle, thank you. In addition to the 2 offices closing, some departments at the university are making changes within their individual DEI offices. So far, we know at least one has changed the name of the office.